overwhelmed about it, about receiving or being nominated for this award and receiving this award. I was just surprised and pleased. Can't go without mentioning my wife Donna, our 3 daughters and their spouses. Tremendous support for me during my whole career, win or lose. Gary Ellis is a very important person in my life while I was coaching and before I retired. The superintendent that hired me was a wonderful person. And then the coaches that were on the staff when I came in as a youngster ended up being mentors for me. They were excellent coaches in their own stead. Jack Buse, George Van Wagner, Bob Engel, eventually Jim McKinley, Doug McCall, Bill Hammer. They had a real impact on my life and my coaching. Every young person, male or female, that came to me when I was coaching impacted me. Win or lose, their dedication and hard work was very satisfying for me. One of the funniest moments was as we finished practice one day, football practice, came in off the practice field into the locker room. I noticed before I got into the building that my old 1968 Volkswagen Bug had been moved and was wedged between 2 posts in the parking lot. I couldn't have driven it out. It wouldn't have budged. It just was squeezed in there. So I went in the locker room and said, "Boys, circle up." And they were all kind of chuckling and giggling, and they circled up. And I said, "Practice isn't over yet, and it won't be over until my car is out from in between those posts so I can drive home. So somebody better get out there and get it moved, or we're gonna go out and go back to practice." And they all giggled and they went out and they moved it so I could drive it. Another funny incident was I coached varsity girls basketball, and it was just starting. And I had coached for 12 years the junior high boys team. I had to tell the girls that it was all right to sweat because they were new to athletics. They wanted to look beautiful rather than look like an athlete. So I told them, "We're gonna sweat today and you're gonna learn that that's something that's important to be an athlete." And so we did a lot of suicide drills and a lot of running laps and that kind of thing until they were pretty sweaty. And I said, "That's the way you should be, and practice every day." You don't do it for the money. When I first started coaching golf in 1963, I was paid $50 a season. I had to drive my own car and was not reimbursed for gas. So don't do this if you think you're going to get wealthy doing it. It just doesn't work out that way. You can't go into the coaching realm thinking you know it all, especially if you're young, right out of school. I had mentor coaches that were there and successful, and they really took me under their wing and did a lot more for me other than talking about X's and O's. That's the least important part of coaching as far as I'm concerned. The most important part is to know your players as people, treat them as people, and then get down to the X's and O's. The most pleasurable thing from the coaching experience is what you get in your heart and the relationships that you develop while you're coaching. That means more than any amount of money that you can get paid. It's just been a great experience for me, and I'm so appreciative of this award.